So let's see here. She had a high fellowship, right? Yeah, 70. But she needs to be good at everything. We'll up her. Yeah, what do we up on her? We need to up her agility. She's gonna be a dodger too. So we have 3 people going heavy now, so we'll make her a dodger. That means we don't have agility on crap. That's weapon skill or toughness then. Or strength. We'll do the toughness, I think. Let's see. Weapon skill. We'll do weapon skill first. We'll fix the rest then. She's not melee. It's an optional attack, not her main attack. Plus the weapon does good chain weapon expert. She is using a chain weapon. We have agility here though. We're grabbing it. Let's see, how is you? Weapon skill is high, ballistic skill can use work. Strength is not high enough. We do ballistic skill or toughness. Oh. We didn't have toughness, so we're going ballistic skill. Calculated relations. We don't want that. Pinnacle of weaponry. First attack in combat with any plasma melta or power weapon deals additional damage of equal to 5. For a remainder of combat, the bonus damage is decreased by 2 to 2. So it's 5 then 3 3 for the rest of battle. Still increased power though. Not a lot. It's minimal effect, but over the course of the battle, depending on how many shots he's make. But it's mostly melee now. It's more melee than shooter. It's like an extra. We can actually use that dual weapon thing on him as well. He's gonna be OP as fuck after that. Okay. Let's see here. Warden. Oh, there she is. Toss a coin.
This is out of the ordinary.
Such illustrious society, such well-heeled nobles. Indeed, it would be worth visiting Dragonus even without getting to know you, Shireen. This world offers huge scope for doing business. Let's see here. Glint in the light. The coin falls into the clear water and sinks to the bottom. What do we have here? Head of Kiava Gamma's delegation. Made the Omisamna. You don't have anyone to trade with? Your lordship? Your lordship? Okay. What's this? Goods. Loot acquired. Okay, let's see what we have over here then. Approach as you approach. The Lex mechanic studly bows his head and continuing to emit binheric thrills. Okay. Idiot. I thought we left you on the ship. The walls of your home suffocate me. And tug. I long to leave this twisted world at the first opportunity. Okay. I did not invite you because I was thinking of that. Let's see here. Head of Janus delegation. Okay. I have loot over here. Fight today. Your lordship. Aristocrat. Oh, we got it. Good. We didn't have a lot. Let's check on our Argenta over here. Oh, she's praying, of course. Oh, immortal God Emperor, be merciful to us. Inspire us with strength and give us the courage to overcome troubles and suffering in your name. Okay. There we go. Welcome, your lordship. Let me inform you of the location of the chamber of your dynastic estate. The main throne room is up the stairs and straight ahead. Your subject, Kilia Scalander, informed me that your humbly awaits the... Okay. If your lordship wishes to rest after your long journey, then your personal chambers are to the stairs and on the right. Up the stairs and on to the right. Okay. I missed one bubble, fully text there, so you just have to pause to read it. If you need anything, whatever your soul desires, I'll be right next to your chambers, eagerly awaiting your orders. Yeah, you'll probably be waiting there, but I don't think you will be eager.
Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded.
Whenever the wearer moves through a cell occupied by an enemy, the wearer gains 15% dodge against that enemy's attack until the wearer's next turn. That's pretty good. She is a dodger, so she really needs those boots. Let's see. There we go. So it's increased the first contact. That's pretty good, I would say. Let's see. Tech use. I need Pascal for this, goddammit. Let's try it, just because. Unlocked. Multi-melta. It's heavy. So... yeah, I think we found a beast of a weapon here. Oh no. Do I need to level up to use this? I think I will. Or I'll give it to the tech priest. The tech priest can probably... it depends on how many APs it uses. Can I shoot it and melee attack? Let's see. Ah. Let's see here. Features. Talents. Dual weapons. Dueling mastery. Perfect shot. Melt a weapon expert. Melt a weapon proficiency. Does not know how to use heavy weapons, it seems. So he needs to level up, or I need to level up. Strength 45. What's the strength for that one? Melta, where the hell did you go? There we go. Strength. Does it have a strength requirement? Not that I see. Nope, no strength. So it's a 3 AP. Both the big Scorch, Melta Scorch, and the normal attack. This one looks super powerful. Someone's gonna use it, that's for sure. The Tech Priest has more in Melta levels in it, so it should go to him. But I also want to make my main character more powerful, because he's been sniping. But I want something more deadly on him. Everybody else is starting to kick ass royally, so maybe I should give him that extra attack thing. Also, maybe I can shoot twice with the sniper rifle. I can probably do that on Earliet as well. So oh, we got more people over here. It's almost like base of operation over here. Let's talk to Abelard there. While we're on Dragones, I will check the secretary's report and keep an eye on the logisticians. Master Danrock does his job well, but a little scrutiny goes a long way with him. Okay. No dialogue options, just... we can probably talk with her, so we'll just do a sweep on the goods here. My compliments to your tastes in art. The collection here is extensive and most interesting. Okay. Pascal over here. Herald Servoskull. My appearance caused a slight disturbance in the ranks of the servants of the Omniscience assigned to the palace, Analysis of the performance of rituals and maintenance litanies has produced a satisfactory result. Here's my throne, I'm guessing. The von Valancius dynasty throne, a visible symbol of the rogue trader's power, which now belongs to you. Okay, and we have Henriks over here. The lack of observers on this world has led your nobles to become extremely complacent. Today alone I overheard 3 statements that, if I so wanted, could be turned into grounds for a charge of heresy. Okay, that's not good. The slender figure, clad in robes made from expensive fabric, shudders from the violent coughing. Okay, that's sad. Pressing a gilded respirator to his face, the man takes several deep breaths. Okay. It's been many moons. I hope your cousin is feeling well. Covers his burnt lips, trying and failing to suppress a coughing fit. She is in good health. She sends her regards to you as well as her wishes for your swift return. For as long as the stars shine in the sky, my vigil continues. So it does. Achilles thumbs himself on the chest with his augmented hand. You hear the clanging of metal against metal. Okay. I'm not so foolish as to fail to notice a conversation in code. Your insight deserves credit, rogue trader. Then again, I expect nothing less from Theodora von Valancius' successor. Henriks looks at Axelias. Allow me to introduce Axelias Slander properly. In addition to his duties as secretary of the administratum, he acts as an agent of the Golden Throne under my aegis. Master Scalander was transferred into my remit by a colleague who engaged in other matters in the Coroner's Expanse. I'm sure you will find Achilles' service useful, especially when dealing with the schemes of humanity's foes, with the border of your protectorate. Greetings, Lord von Valancius. Allow me to once again to express my deepest condolences to the loss of Lady Theodora. I will do everything I can to track down and destroy all the Conrad Vogtvir's accomplices on the capital world. Do you know anything about what has come of Conrad Vogtvir? The former Master of Whispers. He is a heretic and a traitor to the dynasty. Word of his treason reached Dragonis too late. Conrad came to the planet and left it almost immediately. Once he had sown discord in the midst of the gullible and naive, the worst of the rumors he started was that you were the one responsible for Lady Theodora's sudden demise. Of course, your loyal subjects did their best to skin alive any who showed signs of doubt. But it seemed unlikely that the wardens got to everyone who had allowed doubt into their heart and now nurtures in its secret. You promised me a report on the state of affairs in the Protectorate. I have already forwarded all official reports to your Seneschal. As for the conversation we were having right now, I wouldn't trust any paper or data slate with its content. You see, Lady Theodora, may the Emperor have mercy on her soul, was perfectly aware of Dragona's political environment. You, however, have only just arrived on the capital world, and I thought it would be best To bring you up to speed, frankly, the nobles of Dragonus, much like nobles on most worlds, are akin to spiders in a jar. Ready to pounce on whoever is the weakest. Or whoever they deem to be the weakest. The nobles of Dragonus are well-respected, rich and powerful individuals who held Lady Theodora's favor for many years and found ways to rise above the rest by diligently serving the rogue trader. Every family pursues its own selfish interest, and each one expects that with the transition of power. Okay, so they are looking for a way to get more power when she fell off the throne. They will retain and even add to their lands and wealth. The families I would recommend giving particular attention to are the drive stems, the gap racks, and the sourbacks. I should also mention the Verserians. Not a noble house per se, but a family that was part of Lady Theodora's inner circle, to the Blue Bloods' great displeasure. Tell me about the drive stems. The drive stems are the ancient governor's house of Dragonus. Predictably, the greater the wealth of the von Valancius protectorate, the fuller their coffer grow. Their reputation is flawless except for one detail. We have evidence that the urban drive stems rivals seem to have the misfortune of regularly falling victim to Xenos raid. I found that these attacks are always a little too adventurous for the drive stems, but we lack solid proof, and it might never surface. Okay. Sounds weird. The closer an official is to the rogue trader, the braver and safer they feel. I would just like to remind everyone that rubbing shoulders with Xenos is a heresy that can be overlooked only in the case of the von Valancius heir, not his servant. What makes the gap racks special? The gap racks hail from a remote Forge world, and among their distant relatives there are many servants of the Omnissiah. And the house itself is close to the cult of the Adeptus Mechanicus, both in spirit and in their business connections. The gap racks oversaw the industrial shipments with your protectorate until recently, even since the astropathic communications with the Kiavagama was severed. They've been quite concerned about the security of the planet placed in their care. What can you tell me about House Sourback? Religious and hardworking. The Sourbacks own many enterprises, including distillation, manufactorums that produce promethium. I must note that lately members of the Sourback family have been prone to overly liberal statements about the von Valancius dynasty. They believe that Leo Theodora is a bit too keen to leave her world without proper oversight. I should have read that. I don't remember what I pressed. Okay. We're talking about Abelard's family now. The Verserians are a line founded by Lady Theodora's seneschal, and as such are nominally considered nobility, at least from the standpoint of the Imperial Navy, from which Lord Abelard hails. On Dragones, however, their position is precarious. Firstly, they never were granted an official title, a process which has been impeded for decades by the old houses of Dragones, and secondly, the other families do not see them as equals, but more as an upstart clinging to the rogue trader's favor. The Syrians are responsible for the capital world's fleet and the majority of the cargo shipments on domestic routes. After hearing all of that, I now feel the urge to have every one of those psychopaths executed at once. Enough about the nobles. Was there anything else you wanted to report? There was, your lordship. At this time, it concerns the main reason for my presence on this planet. Xenos are the threat they pose both to you and to humanity as a whole. The last few months have been difficult for the people who report to me. My eyes and ears scatter throughout the Corona's expanse. Warp disturbances, astropaths overcome with madness, ships disappearing in the immaterium. Many of my observers and contacts have gone dark or have been killed by some calamity or other. Still, I managed to establish communications with some key individuals who were able to warn me about incoming threats, including Xenos raids. It is within my power to supply you with intelligence on where and when the Xenos will strike next. I do not doubt that the governor drives them will beg you for protection against the Xenos, and in this fight the information from my contacts will serve you well. I beseech you, Svinto, if I ever report a threat looming over a ship or a planet, do not dismiss it. Sometimes it takes an intervention from the rogue trader and his mighty void ship to avert a disaster. Tell me about the noble houses on Dragones. I will gladly refresh your memory. Enough. There was, your lordship, and this time it concerns the main regions. Okay, we have done this. What are your responsibilities here on Dragones? Officially, I am the secretary at this world's administratum department. Less officially, I'm afraid I can't disclose that even to you. In short, I collect and investigate reports of heresy taking root on upstanding planets of humanity. Above all else, I'm concerned about the Xenos threat that hangs over the entire Corona's expanse, including your protectorate. Sadly, my mission was complicated by the recent warp disturbances. I am still trying to re-establish contact with many of my agents.